What's up, guys? Victor Bell, creator and founder of Warhorse Strength Camp and the Champion Development Academy, founder of the Champion Army, where I help male entrepreneurs become champions in their business, their bank accounts, their bodies, and their lives. First, Champion War Week is February 19th to the 23rd here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Reach out to me, male entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants that want to get their business, their body, their lives straight, become champions in each one of those areas, their bank accounts. Let's line you up. Let's get the business straight, the life straight. So first, wanted to share a quick message with you today. I was doing some keg workout stuff, some mental toughness stuff, and something came to mind because about 3/4 of the way through, man, I began to question. I was like, all right, man, shit, this is getting tougher and tougher and tougher for me over time. And over time, I was getting fatigued. My body was going out. Then it was something that dug down deep in me. It goes, you know what? You did this. You chose this today. This is your workout. You set this up. You're not a victim of it. You're a victor. Victor Bell. Play very totally different. You are not guilty. You see, guys, a lot of times I'll talk to a lot of guys that are in certain circumstances, certain situations in their life, and the lack of where they are, or the lack of what they have, or the abundance of more of what it is that they want drives them to a level of conviction. But you understand something? I want you guys to get something. When you become convicted of something, it drives you to have to make a choice. It drives you to say, you know what? I'm guilty or I'm not guilty. I'm guilty of where I am, or I'm not guilty of where I am. I'm a victim. I'm guilty of where I am. It was a choice. I chose it, and I can fix it. You see, when you are guilty of something, you get the opportunity to change. When you're not guilty, it means you're a freaking victim. You sat there and something happened to you, and that's bullshit. You can always take charge. Now, the level at which you actually plead guilty, not guilty, victim, or victor defines your level of commitment. You look at a guy that's went to prison, that's pled guilty, and he gets life. He don't fight it. He just gets up out of his seat, he walks off, and he serves his time. But there's a difference between a man who pleads guilty and he does life. Same thing in your business. There's the difference between a man who pleads guilty of where he sits at in his business and decides that he can change it. He accepts it. He creates the level of change that makes his business change. He creates a level of change in his relationship that makes his relationship change. He creates a level of accountability in his own body that makes his body change. Because now he's not the victim, he's the victor. And he can decide how things adapt and change in accordance to the things that he wants. Show me a man who's not pled guilty. Show me a man who's pled not guilty. He's defined himself by the things that he claims has happened to him, and that he has no jurisdiction, he has no definitive line that he can draw to be able to fix it. He just sits there in his cell, cries, whines, bitches and moans, shows up to counseling sessions and seminars and one-on-ones and coaching calls, and decides that he can't do anything about it, so he just sits there and the whole world owes him something, and he was screwed over and he was bitched out and everyone screwed him and he can do nothing, and he just sits there, whines, bitches, hymns and moans, and it's a drag on himself and the rest of the world. Dude, get up. Start doing something with yourself. This is ridiculous. Your level of convictions for what it is that you want will drive your plea or your plea bargain. Once you plead, you must decide to do the time or get up and say something. Fix it. Show up bigger than where you have been showing up in your lifetime, brothers. And I'm not. It's just one of those deals where I'm so convicted to my purpose of showing you where you sit. If you want to be shown where you sit. See, you're not in the jury or I'm not the judge. I don't care. I love you and I care about you, but it's still up to you to decide whether the convictions that you see, where you're being convicted at in your life, can be fixed by you by defining your level of commitment by your plea. Now, if you know you're guilty, if you know you are responsible for where you sit and you want more, reach out to me. Go to championdevelopmentacademy.com, fill out the application, watch the video, find out if what we are doing over here to help guys like you, entrepreneurs, become champions in their business, their bank accounts, and their life. You can do something about it and change it. Now, February 19th to the 23rd here in Honolulu, Hawaii, everything is paid for and covered for you during the time after your investment. So there's no reason why you can't get here. Feeling convicted about where you sit, feeling committed about making that change and doing something about it, because I'm going to help you. And if you do nothing and you sit there and plead not guilty and bitch about where you are, that is your level of conviction. That is your level of commitment. And understand that it is going to be a long time to sit in that cell and serve life and what you've designed, because you're just kicking and screaming about truly what is, and you can get out. You see, guys, to all of us, the cell door has always been swung wide open. We just choose to sit on the cot a little longer. Totally up to you. reach out to me, Coach Vic, ChampionDevelopmentAcademy.com. Check out the video, fill out the application. Let's talk.